Thanks for joining, replay viewers. Good morning. My name is Kathy. I live in Central Florida. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to do minimal talking. I'm at Lake Ashby in Central Florida. And I'm hoping that if you're a nature lover, you could just listen to what I'm hearing, the sounds of the lake this morning. And I'll do minimal talking. This is a bald cypress tree. I like this tree because it has an awesome root system. And I've been following, good morning, Jeffrey F. Taylor, this elevated boardwalk for about a half a mile. Good morning. And I'm going to just take you down the entire length of the boardwalk. Good morning. With minimal talking so you could hear birds if you're a nature person. If you're not a nature person, you're probably on the wrong scope. This is Lake Ashby. Good morning. I'm going to do minimal talking because I was hoping you could hear all the birds and the waterfowl, the cicadas. Good morning. Good morning, Brazil. Thank you for the hearts. I'm not going to talk a whole lot because the whole point of the scope is to listen to nature, birds, maybe even a crocodile. Good morning. This is Lake Ashby in Central Florida. If you're wondering what all that stuff is out on the lake, it's called spatterdock. I'm going to give you a 360 of where we are. This is the elevated boardwalk that brought me out to the lake. And these are the woods that I came out of to get to this point. You can see the sun starting to peek through the trees. Good morning, good morning. I'm going to try not to talk a lot. With the exception of an occasional plane that's flying over from a little private airport not far from here, it is very quiet. I was hoping to share the quietness with you if you enjoy quiet scopes. And we might get lucky and see a heron. I saw a blue heron earlier, and I also saw a little white heron right out here in the spatterdock. We have very clear skies this morning. Oh, the birds are back. All the way at the end. I won't be able to get anywhere near them. They're perched up on the railing. If I can stop and steady the camera and not shake it all over the place. Maybe you can see them. There's 2 or 3. Can you see them on the rail? I'll try to hold this really steady. Those are blue herons, little blue herons. If they were great blue herons, they'd be a lot easier to see because they'd be bigger. Thank you for the hearts. We're going to try to catch up with them. Well, one flew away just now. This is a really nice elevated boardwalk that allows you to go way out on the lake. And morning is the best time to come to the lake if you want to catch the birds. It can also be hazardous because it's dark in the woods. Not scary dark, but dark, and I couldn't see some spider webs, and I walked right into them. I'm probably covered in wood spiders right now. I'm afraid to look. Good morning. Okay, there's still one bird. He's still sitting there. See if we can zoom in. He's preening. I know as we get closer, I'm trying to walk very quietly. He's going to fly away. We're going to try. I'll bring you back this way. Can you hear the frog? It's not a bullfrog. Whatever it is, it's much bigger than a bullfrog. A lot louder. Never be able to see it though. At first I thought it was an alligator because they make a similar sound. Okay. There's our heron. Good morning. Wow. Wow is right. There's our heron. He hasn't flown away yet. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Alligator sound is like a snake sound? Really? What type of snake? Thank you. Oh, they hiss. Yes, they do. They do hiss. But they growl, too. The alligators growl to communicate. Good morning, Holland. And we got a plane flying over. Sorry about that. Go to the corner here so you can get another panoramic. What am I doing here? I'm sharing it with you. Oh, Judy. Good morning, Judy. Thank you for joining, Judy. How are you? You had a busy, busy day yesterday. I'm still trying to catch up with your replays. We are so lucky to live in New England. So much to scope and so little time. And we have another plane flying over. Upstate New York. Welcome, upstate New York. It's about to get very beautiful up there. Good morning. Try to take you over to this side of the lake. Look, he hasn't flown away yet. Look, he's still, our heron is still there. This is a little blue heron. Unlike Leonard Scopes, if you follow Leonard, he's usually trying to chase down the great blue herons. This is a little blue heron. I think he spotted us. for those of you who just jumped in, can you hear the frog? Okay, this is spatterdock. What looks to be lily pads on the lake is called spatterdock. Certain times of the year, if you catch it at the right time, they have beautiful little yellow blooms that can't grow out of the top, right in the middle. And when you come out to the lake, it looks like a sea of yellow. Okay, you might be getting ready to fly. He's eyeing us cautiously, very cautiously. I am in Central Florida right now. I guess I'm in what's considered New Smyrna Beach. I'm sort of between Lake Helen and New Smyrna Beach, so I'm a good 45 miles north of Orlando. And if you're familiar with Disney, I'm probably 60 miles north of Disney. Look at his yellow legs. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful bird. I'm going to try to zoom in. Trying to hold the camera as steady as I can. Of course, when I move, it's going to jiggle. Oh, there he goes. Darn. And right into the sun. Oh, well. Oh, thank you, Judy. I knew he wouldn't probably let us get much closer. But the elevated boardwalk, you can kind of see where it ends. There's little benches for people to sit along the way. There's actually another trail, dirt trail at the end of the boardwalk. Yes, it is a beautiful day. We've had a lot of rain. If you've been watching any of the other scopers, Patrick Parada, Deborah, you know, they're out in the rain scoping. They're braver than I am. I've been waiting for a really nice day, so I think our rainy days are over for a while. We're going to have some decent weather. I don't want to point the camera to the left, even though it's where our bird went, because that's also where the sun is. Yes, there are. And that's a nice feature. I feel a little bit safer being up here. Well, obviously I couldn't even be out on the lake without this boardwalk, but even on land, some of the trails are on elevated boardwalks. I've scoped a couple, and I hope to go back and scope more. And that's simply to protect the vegetation that grows near the trail and protect the walkers from snakes and even in some cases alligators. I don't see any gators this morning. It's just quiet on this lake. Just gives you a little sense of security when you're on an elevator boardwalk, because there's so many critters that could just, you know, come out in front of you when you're hiking or walking one of the many trails. There's our lake again. And Del Rey, over the wildlife. It's good. It's mutually beneficial for both the wildlife and the people to sort of be separated by the boardwalk, but then again you can still get a good look. Did you just get back from Florida, Judy? Or am I thinking of someone else that was down here just recently? Del Rey is really pretty down there. Also on the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, I watched most of your Sturbridge. Gosh, I need to go back before they expire. The tin shop was interesting, and the lady with the broom making was amazing. I enjoyed those. I don't know if you could see this. It's a wood spider web. It might be too bright. It's huge. Can you see some of the? Oh, you're coming here for Christmas. So you have family here, or just a vacation? I was hoping to go to Boston and get Christmas. I have a brother in Lexington, Massachusetts, and a sister-in-law and a niece. I was hoping to go up there this year for Christmas. So we might be crossing each other en route. Okay. Oh, you have a friend in Lexington? I love Lexington. I wish Periscope had been around last year when I was visiting. I was there for fall foliage, October. It was beautiful. It's a nice little town. Okay, I know we're in the sun and I apologize. We're headed back into the woods. And I'm going to probably wrap this up because once I get into the woods about 90, 100 feet, I lose the signal. Oh, but this has been nice. Oh, I'm jealous now. I am so jealous, Judy, but I will watch them. I will tune in and watch them. Sure, thank you for joining, Judy. Have a good day. And I'll go back and finish those replays before they expire. So we're back where we started, and I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Again, just to recap, my name is Kathy. I live in Central Florida. You've been looking at Lake Ashby. And hopefully later in the week, I hope to head up to Ponce Inlet and do the lighthouse. That's what my brother's telling me. We were there around the 17th or 18th in the last year. Same here, absolutely. Thank you for all your wonderful scopes, Judy. I really enjoy them. So if you can, oh, thank you. This was rather spontaneous this morning. I was actually headed to Publix for groceries, but I had to stop here. But I hope on Wednesday, maybe Thursday, to go to Ponce Inlet. I'm going to do the lighthouse. I know I've been promising that for a while, but this week is the week, and I'm going to do it. So I hope you all can join me. Yeah, they are. It's a great place to shop. I know there's no Publixes. I was asking my sister-in-law about that. Where's Publix? When I was in Lexington last. We have a boater out here fishing this morning too. They probably want me to be quiet so I don't scare the fish away. Okay guys, I really gotta go now. Oh, there, yes. And we have a lot of them. Oh, hey, do you know where Wilson Farm is, Judy? I don't remember the town, but it's like right next to Lexington. I was there last year, saw the wall of pumpkins. That place was just a mob scene, but I'd never seen anything like it. Aqua, how appropriate. Hey, it matches. It matches the spatter dock. Look. I love it, Judy. Thank you. Perfect colors. Yeah, this is the spatter dock. You want to get up a little closer. I wish they were blooming right now. This is too cool. Too cool. If I could finagle a trip in October up there, Um, Probably going to do Western Mass. And I wanted to do Walden Pond. Maybe you could do Walden Pond, Judy. I've never been there. I've lived here a long time. Well, actually, I was born here, but I've been here 15 years now. But I worked for the government, so I was transferred around the country a lot, including Washington, D.C. and Atlanta, Georgia. I came back in 2000, and I've been back ever since. And it is my home state. Well, the first time I went to Boston, that was it. It's like I fell in love with Boston. Is that close to you? Well, you're down in Connecticut, so is that close to you, the Berkshires? That's what I wanted to do, were the Berkshires. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, I flew into Hartford last October, rented a car. We drove up to Springfield. We did the Basketball Hall of Fame, the Armory, and then we got on the Mass Pike and headed to Lexington. We stayed with my brother for a few days. Did a few things in Boston. It wasn't a long enough trip. I didn't want to come home. Oh, so you're not far from Hartford then? Everything's so close together up there. It's not like Florida. It takes hours to drive around Florida, but everything's so close. Oh, you're so lucky. The Berkshires are lovely. 40 minutes from Springfield. Yeah, I was surprised that it didn't take that long to drive from Hartford, even though I didn't know where I was going, other than with the assistance of the GPS. Yeah, Connecticut for sure, Rhode Island definitely. It just didn't take that long, even once we got on the Mass Pike and drove to Lexington. Of course, it started pouring down rain. We stopped at one of the little service centers in the middle of the turnpike and had lunch. It didn't take long. It was like an hour and a half to drive, such a long distance. Yes, that's where we flew in, Windsor Locks. I may try to do that. I hope I can in October. I mean, just imagine with Periscope now, all the beautiful scopes with fall foliage. Oh, really? Okay. It's not far for you to hop on a plane and come to Florida. Hartford's a nice airport. It's easy to get around. I've been looking at the JetBlue fares. Is that what you fly, is JetBlue? So quiet. Oh. I got something up here squawking. JetBlue to West Palm. Yeah, I love JetBlue. Oh, more aqua hearts. See if they'll match the Spanish moss. Here's the moss. Spanish moss. And these pines. And on our little swamp with the bald cypress. These are all bald cypress trees. Right off the boardwalk. That is a pretty color. It's a good background color for you too, Judy. Yes, but not recently. That is a beautiful place. That and Charleston, they're competing, I think. Oh, here comes our boat. And they're both beautiful places to go. Have you? One place I would like to go is St. Augustine. They're celebrating their 450th birthday this year. That is like the oldest, it is definitely older than Jamestown. I mean, St. Augustine was settled in the 1500s. Oh, it's really nice, Charleston. Okay, well, I guess I better end this. Oh, our bird's like right overhead. Yeah, St. Augustine, there's so much going on right now, more so than usual in St. Augustine because of the 450th. Look at our sun. Our sun's trying to peek through the trees. Got a very noisy bird. Oh, no, well, you're very welcome, and thank you, Judy. I enjoyed chatting. Hey, Jenny, you're late for the party. Just wrapping it up. But welcome. Go back and watch the replay. Look, it's another bald cypress, Jenny. But we're not where we were last time. We're in a different place. I'll have to show Jenny the lake before we lose our signal. We've been out on Lake Ashby. Welcome, Jenny. This is Lake Ashby. I'm probably only 20 minutes from my house, maybe 40 miles north. Oh, that bird. 40 miles north of Orlando. I'm sort of, I don't even know what time it is. I got here just before 7 Eastern time. Like 4 o'clock your time. You're up early then. Holy cow. There go our fishermen. All this green stuff is spatterdock. Yes, so it's very early. I don't think Jenny ever sleeps. Maybe once a week. Oh, more aqua hearts to match the spatterdock. Look. Plunge right in. Oh, thank you. Okay, wow, I've been here a long time. Wow, okay. I was waiting for these planes to stop flying. This lake is right near a little airport, private airport, and these pilots were doing their takeoff and landings this morning. Yeah, they're perfect. Jenny's scopes are perfect if you stay up all night. I think we're all losing a lot of sleep thanks to Periscope. But I love Jenny's scopes too. And I wish I could be bubbly and enthusiastic like her. She's got such a great personality. Well, you both do. But Jenny is like enthusiastic about every scope. She does. There's our beautiful blue sky and no rain. Oh, okay. Like an air show at night? Or just a show? I always pick the quiet places where there's never any people. Oh, I don't know what that says, but... Well, I'll keep an eye out for that so I can watch it. Thank you for all those lovely hearts, Judy. Jenny, if you're still here, please go back and watch the replay. Judy and I had a nice chat. We got to see a blue heron. It's too bad Leonard wasn't here. It wasn't one of his great blue herons. It was a little blue heron. He was sitting up on the railing. We had fun watching him. So I think, yes, I love quiet places. Another plane. It's like, what is going on? There's planes coming at me from every direction. I'll keep an eye out for those scopes. And ladies, I gotta go because I gotta run to Publix. Finish the shopping. Now we're going back into the woods. And this is where I lose the signal. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm really glad you were able to join, Judy, and have your coffee too. I'm not keeping you from anything. That works out well. We got some more water. If the signal starts to get laggy, that's because we're losing signal. There's that bird. Where are you, bird? Are you talking to me? You talking to me? I can't see Sunday brunch. Oh, how nice. I was going to pick up some Krispy Kremes on the way home. All I had time for before I left was a half a cup of coffee. Oh, look at these ferns. I hope you could still see this. Look at this. This is Florida right here. This is Florida. Good morning, Paul. No mistake. Well, it could be New England. Think. See, and that's where the boardwalk's taking us. It's about a quarter-mile walk back to the parking lot right here. If it starts to lag, let me know, because I probably want to wrap this up. Oh, we got some cinnamon rolls at Sturbridge. Oh my gosh. You know, I always thought until I watched your scope that that might be a tourist trap, because I saw it. I almost stopped, when we were there last year. Of course, it was pouring down rain, but as we were coming across the Mass Pike. But I thought, I wonder if this is, but you said in your scopes it was a rebuilt 1830s town, a real town. And everything was pretty much authentic, so then I realized, nope, it's not a tourist trap. We have something. Yeah, I noticed it wasn't very crowded at all. The day you were there, you were able to like interact one-on-one with the... Okay, yeah, definitely not. That was just my misunderstanding. I was looking at their website before we went up there. Yeah, they were very knowledgeable too. A couple of the ladies were dressed in the period clothing. Yeah, well, New England's so full of history. That's why I love it so much. Can you see where we're headed? We're up on the, still on the elevated boardwalk, but now we're in the woods. So it's kind of protecting us from the critters. It's very quiet here. Don't know about the signal, but it's very quiet. Thank you. Try to see if I can get the sun again. Here's our sun. He's trying to peek through right there. At long last, here comes the sun. I have an iPhone 6. I have not downloaded the iOS 9 update because I'm hearing so many terrible things about it. Freezes up during scopes. This is pretty. You can kind of see the lake through the trees. Is the signal still okay? Welcome, welcome. For those of you just arriving, yeah, not till Periscope gives the go-ahead and says it's safe. And I watched a scope last night from one of the guys at Periscope. He says they're working on it. They know what they need to do in order to make Periscope compatible with the new iOS 9 update, and they're working on it. So at the very least, they're aware of it. That's always a good thing. Just to recap, for those of you just coming in, my name is Kathy. Look at that sun. I live in Central Florida. We've been walking through Lake Ashby, around Lake Ashby in Central Florida, not too far from New Smyrna Beach, about 40 miles north of Orlando. This is a little park here. And this is one very large sable palm. You can see the sun coming through. Oh, is that right? There's other bugs in the update? Holy cow. Yeah, no, I'm not not going to download that. Thank you for the heads up. There's our sun. No critters today. Not even a squirrel. So Sometimes there'll at least be a squirrel. Of course, I did walk into a number of spider webs, because when I was walking to the lake earlier, it was a little darker. So like I said, I'm probably covered in wood spiders. And my hair, I don't feel them crawling on me right now, but you never know. It's another palm. Oh no, really? Seriously? I'm so self-conscious about my voice, but thank you, Judy. You do too. Do you have a background in, like, teaching? Oh, Mokhtar, hey. A background in teaching or being a tour guide? Judy, because you have a perfect voice and you're so articulate. Oops, another frog. Mokhtar, enjoyed your scope last night of the sparkling Eiffel Tower from the rooftop. That was amazing. Can you hear that? University. Oh, you are a teacher. Well, I am a substitute teacher here, high school, and my brother is a professor in Boston. He has an even more perfect voice for Periscope, but he won't use it because he says he's too busy. But your voice is perfect, Judy. It's almost like you have a script in front of you. Have you? What do they think of it? Have most of them heard of Periscope? Or a lot of people I talk to have never heard of it. But the word is spreading. We must spread the word. Whoa. Okay, what was that? Oh, I just walked through. Okay. Okay, yeah, I just walked through another spider web. I'm sorry. I just ripped this little guy's home all to pieces. They love it? Yeah. There's so much as a viewer people can learn from it. If they watch, you know... Uh-oh, what's Jenny up to? Yes, I am watching for snakes. I just walked into another wood spider web. Now I can feel it. Not him, just his web on my arms. I have to brush off before I get back in the car. Oh, have they? So you teach graduate courses. That's what my brother does. That's the boat. Thank you for the purple hearts. That's the boat, if you can hear that. There was a fisherman out on the lake. If you came in late, this ended up being a little longer scope, but please watch the replay, because Lake Ashby is so pretty and so quiet. We got to see the spatter duck and a heron. Yes. Is Mokhtar still in the house? I'm just a recent follower of Mokhtar. I love his scopes. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. I was trying to figure out, now, how did she go to Sturbridge when she's got a graduate class? So all your classes are at night. That's really nice. So let me think. You live near Springfield. Okay. Mokhtar has purple hearts. Well, thank you, Mokhtar, for the purple hearts. I wish I could find something in the woods to match the purple hearts. Get Fridays off. That's even better. Oh, nothing purple to match Mokhtar's. Well, here's a little purple, sorta. We're still on the boardwalk, but we are about to come off the boardwalk. Here's a little babbling brook. Yeah, where there's a little bridge. Can you still see? Okay. Oh. Lots of prep can do on own time. You must be very organized, Judy. Where did that babbling brook go? Wait a minute. I think I passed it. Because the sun was in my eyes. clear water. Oh, well, thank you, Mokhtar. No, we are live and in living color. We have aqua. We have purple. Oh, wait, no, that's brown. We have the sun peeking through the woods. Yes, thank you, Mokhtar, for joining. Thank you so much. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I was enjoying your scope from the Eiffel Tower up on the rooftop, the sparkling Eiffel Tower last night. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what that word means. I can't even pronounce it. I took Spanish in high school. Okay, now which way do I go? Okay. We got this way and that way. Yes, Judy and I would like to know what you're scoping today, Mokhtar. After I get home and shake all the spiders off of me, I'm going to be catching up on my replays and some live scopes. Can you hear the cicadas up in the trees? It's starting to warm up, so they're out. You can start hearing them now. Okay, now which way do I go? Oh, look, okay. Now I know which way to go. I can hear a cardinal in the distance. Of course, the cicadas. Oh, how you guessed I was here? I got a little pop-up box that said Mokhtar has joined. Oh, and Judy saw your purple hearts. That was the giveaway for Judy, the purple hearts. Bench for people to sit on, because it's a little bit of a hike to get to that lake. And I've walked it twice. Scope a station, like a train station. We are thick in the woods. I'm surprised you guys could see anything. It's not lagging. At least the audio is good. Okay, here's our little babbling brook. Another little bridge to cross. Sorry if the camera's moving all over the place. You guys are getting nauseous from the constant motion. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a recent follower of yours, Mokhtar. I wish I'd followed you sooner, because I enjoy your scopes very much. Can you see the water? Oh, well, thank you, Judy. You can see the reflection. That's the trees right there. That's the reflection of the trees in this little stream. And look at this palm. Oh. Okay, bugs, go away. Feel like I'm in the Amazon. Look at this tree. It comes right out of the water here. That's the water. It's hardly moving. It's like glass. Right here. And then here comes this pulp. Ah. Yes, I will too. Goes all the way up there. It is a very tall palm tree. Here's the water. This is the other side of the bridge. Can you hear the cicadas? Oh, there's something in the water. Ooh, besides the mosquitoes. What was that? I don't know. But there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Okay, now I've come to another fork in the road. I can go that way. Whoop, I can go this way. I think I'll go this way. Okay. I've enjoyed talking to everyone. Judy, thank you so much for joining. Whoa, just walked into another tree. I'm in a park. It's called Lake Ashby Park. Ooh, do need to watch where I'm going. Okay, back on the path. It's called Lake Ashby Park, and I walked on an elevated boardwalk all the way out Mokhtar to the lake, and I scoped at the lake. The elevated boardwalk continues quite some distance into the lake. Oh, we got a heron. Oh, I'm in the muck too, but I don't care. So if you go back and watch the replay, you'll see us out on the lake. I think we got a great, a white heron and a great white egret are the same bird, just different names. Look, this is all flooded. See, I want to get over to that bridge, and look, it's flooded. I can't get there. Oh. This is cool. Okay. But we had a white heron. I don't know where he went. There's the lake in the distance. But we were much closer, excuse me, earlier. This is interesting. This wasn't like this the last time I was here. They've gotten some heavy rain. Can't get to that footbridge. I wanted to take you out there. Okay. So we walked on the boardwalk. We saw a heron. We looked at the spatter dock and just enjoyed the sounds of the lake. And now this is the trail that leads back to the parking lot. It's a good thing I didn't try to bring my horse. I drove. Because here's a sign that says no horses. Ed Tech, Education Tech to Teacher. So another teacher. I didn't know you were a teacher too, Mokhtar. Judy's teaches graduate students, and I'm a substitute high school teacher here in Central Florida. Okay, I think we're almost back. That was interesting. The bridge closed off due to rising waters. Okay, I better wrap it up. If you came in late, I apologize. Please go back and watch the replay. And as I was telling, okay, now we're, oh, this is the way. I'm going to try to make it to Ponds Inlet later this week. Teach teachers about how to use tech with their students. Geez, it's a little after 9, I think. I don't have my watch on. I'm going to go to the Ponds Inlet Lighthouse, which is actually not that far from where we are right now, but it's on the ocean, obviously. I guess that's where most lighthouses are. I was amazed at how many lighthouses are in New Hampshire, considering there's not a lot of coastal area. We have dog walkers. This is the first people I've seen. I've been here for 2 hours. Thank you, Judy. 2 hours and I haven't seen any people. Oh, and I'm running out of battery. Good morning.
She's very pretty. See that? This is
What?
a puppy dog.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
What?
Mosquito.
Yeah, I could feel
Okay.
him. Oh, she's a beautiful dog.
That was a mosquito.
Yeah, it flooded back there by the footbridge, and I made the mistake of trying to get closer, and they just swarmed me.
Oh, they're awful.
So-
We go down, we come down here a lot. We go down Boy Scout down
Yes.
this way, and they just eat you up right now.
Yeah, they're bad.
Everywhere
Just be
we go.
careful.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
Sorry, folks.
No, it's all right.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay. Yeah, those are the first human beings I've seen all morning. Okay. If you're just joining late, please go back and watch the replay. My name is Kathy. I live in Central Florida. Oh, nice, Judy. Enjoy. Yes, and you know what? I'm lucky. There's so many beautiful parks. I need to get my butt out and scope more of them, to tell you the truth. But I will be up at Ponce Inlet later. Some more people. Yeah, there's lots and lots of parks very similar to this, hopefully with less mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. And less spiders. So everybody have a great rest of your weekend and a great day. Thank you all so much for letting me share this with you in this walk, this beautiful morning, and joining me. I really appreciate that. Have a good bike ride, Judy. Yes. I was lucky. I was able to hang on to the signal. I had 4G LTE the entire time, it looks like. Thank you, Mokhtar. I look forward to your scopes. There's the parking lot. Yay! I'm not permanently lost in the woods. Okay. So, thank you all again. And hopefully I'll see you in a few days. Everybody have a good day. Thank you. Bye, Judy. Later, Gators.